Layne here. Today I'm going to take you through a Pilates lower body workout, focusing mostly on your glutes, hamstrings, a little bit of quad work, and we'll also get some back work in. So to get started, we're going to warm up with the bridge series. So we're going to go ahead and lie into our backs. We're going to take our feet hip distance apart, making sure that our feet, knees, and hips are all aligned. We're starting with a neutral spine, which is the natural curve of your back. You should ideally feel a little bit of space from your lower back to the floor. We're going to take our arms to our sides and just gently reach our hands past our hips to drop the shoulders out of our ears. We're going to warm up with a little bit of breathing. So we're going to inhale through the nose and exhale through pursed lips. Again, inhaling through the nose. And as you exhale, feel your core tighten, and I want you to think that you're trying to fog a mirror as you let go of your breath. And again, we'll do that one more time, inhaling through the nose. This time as you exhale, keep your abs engaged, press your feet to the floor, and lift your hips up off the mat. We're going to hold here, taking an inhale through the nose, and then we'll go ahead and slowly drop back down. So the goal here is to only lift to the upper back, no weight coming to the neck. This time we're going to exhale, lift those hips up, inhale, drop back down, and repeat again on our exhale. With each lift, I want you to think about driving those knees over those toes, and about pulling your heels and glutes towards each other without actually moving the feet. That's just going to intensify the connection you feel to the back of the legs. Again, we inhale to lower down. We exhale to lift the hips up, making sure that no weight is coming to our neck. We want to make sure that that weight stays just to that upper back. We'll do about 5 more here. Again, keeping those glutes active, keeping our core engaged throughout the whole movement. Really pressing into those feet, driving those knees over those toes as well. We're going to lift and hold on the next one. From here, we're just going to drop halfway down and pulse it up to the top. Just warming up through the back of those legs, again pressing to those feet, making sure those knees are staying pointed up to the ceiling. We don't want those legs to fall to the side. On this last one here, we're going to lift and hold, take an inhale. As we exhale, we're going to roll our spine down, this time upper, middle, lower back flattening, we call that imprint, and then we release to neutral, a natural curve of our back. Again, that little space reappears. We're going to repeat that series one more time onto the toes. If that felt hard enough for you, go ahead and just keep the feet flat. This is going to add a little bit more of an ankle stability challenge. So repeating, we're just going to inhale to prepare. We exhale, drive the hips off the floor. You'll feel you have a little more height this time, and we drop the tailbone back down. We exhale to lift, weight to the upper back, none to the neck, and we inhale, tap the tailbone down. Again, take it slower if need be. If onto the toes, if you feel a little too shaky, just flatten the feet right back down. We'll go 2 more here, keeping those hands reaching past those hips, no weight to those ears, or no shoulders to those ears. We're going to hold here, drop the butt halfway down, again, add those pulses to the top. Making sure we're not arching into the back any further. We want to keep those ribs connected, abs nice and tight. Again, on our last one, we're going to go 2 and hold. We're going to just soften to the chest and melt our spine down 1 vertebrae at a time, getting a small stretch to the spine, and release. All right, we're going to step it up a little bit more with single leg work. Now, you can stay with your heels high or flatten the feet, whatever feels best for you. We're going to do 10 on each side here, and our goal here is to really keep the hips flat and square to the ceiling, so we don't want to drop or rock at all with those hips. From here, what we're going to do is start the same way in our neutral spine, feet flat, and take an inhale. As we exhale, let's drive those hips up to the ceiling. Starting with our left foot, we're going to bend our knee, taking the foot off the floor. We call this tabletop, and then we straighten that leg to the ceiling. Keeping both glutes active and engaged, hips level, we're going to flex our foot, lower the leg, just so those knees are level. Inhale, point the toe and reach it up. Exhale, flex and lower. Inhale, lift and lengthen. You may feel a little hamstring stretch there, which is great. Again, you may feel like your hips are wanting to drop one way or the other. The goal is to keep them nice and level. We'll go 5 more here. Let's flex and lower on our exhale. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Again, don't stress about the breath too much. And really try to press into your supporting foot. It really helps with that stability to really just keep that leg engaged. On our last one, we're going to bend the knee, drop the foot, lift those hips up a little higher. We're going to go into that same thing on the other side. We're going to start with our right leg leg now. Bending the knee through tabletop, extend the leg to the ceiling. Exhale, flex the foot, lower the leg, both knees level. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, flex, lower. Inhale, lift, lengthen. Again, weight to that upper back, no weight to that neck. Exhale, flex, lower. Inhale, lift, lengthen. 5 more here. Keeping those hips lifted, pressing through that supporting foot. You may feel this leg kick in a little bit here. And one more time, flex, lower. Point, lift, hold at the top. Bend that knee, drop that foot down. I want you to hold. We're going to go through this one more time. We're going to go back to our left side. We're going to bend the knee and extend that leg up to the ceiling on our inhale. We exhale, flex the foot lower down. Inhale, point, lift. We're doing 10. Exhale, lower. Inhale, point, lift. Really think, reach that heel and drag that foot back up. Again, no hip dropping. Think you have a cup of water in each hip, and you don't want those water cups to spill. Reminder, weight to the upper back, and none to the neck. We're going to inhale, lift, hold at the top, bend the knee, drop that foot down. Reset those hips a little bit if needed, core engaged, arms rested to our sides. And then we're going to bend our opposite leg up and reach it up to the ceiling. As we exhale, we're going to lower that leg down. Inhale, point and lift. Exhale, flex, lower. Inhale, point and lift. Don't worry about how high you can kick that leg up. It's not about a huge range of motion. You want to feel a little stretch to the back of the leg. But the main goal here is to keep those hips nice and level. So 2 more here. Again, pressing into this supporting leg. Drop the knee, bend the knee, drop the foot. Let's lift those hips up a little higher. Keep the lift here. Let's inhale, stay neutral, tap the tailbone down, and finish off with 10. Both feet staying down. Good, shoulders staying out of those ears, no weight to that neck. Driving those knees towards those toes, and pulling those heels towards your glutes, really activating the back of those legs. On our last one, of course, we're going to lift and hold, stay here, drop down halfway, and pulse it to the top for 10. Just breathing naturally here in through the nose, out through pursed lips, keeping those abs engaged. On our last one here, let's lift, hold, take a nice long inhale through the nose. As you exhale, soften through your chest, melt your spine to the floor, upper, middle, low back flattening, and release to neutral. So by now you should feel the back of the legs working a little bit. We're going to turn to the side for a sideline booty series. So we're just going to again turn to our side. We're going to bend our bottom elbow, let our head rest into that arm. And the goal here is to have a nice straight back again. So top of the head and tailbone should be in a nice long line. Good idea is to just kind of line your body up with the back edge of the mat. From here, both knees are going to start bent. We're just going to stack the legs on top of each other. Knees out in front of the hips. You can push them down slightly. From here, before we start, we're going to take our top hand, place it onto our hip, and I want you to think about pushing that hip away from your armpit. You'll notice you'll lift through that bottom waist, and now those hips are stacked. So again, if you relax those hips, you'll see they're at a diagonal, and our waist is relaxed onto the mat. With Pilates, we always want to keep our core engaged. So little trick, push the hip away from your armpit, stack those hips. Now we're in that neutral spine we were with our back when we were lying flat, but now we're in a sideline position. So really think about keeping this lift throughout this whole series. It's a long series. You're going to feel a good burn. To start, again, hand can stay here or challenge your stability by taking your hand to that top hip. We're going to start with clam. We're going to relax those shoulders, take an inhale. Feet are going to stay connected. We're just going to allow that top knee to lift and rotate. Hips staying forward, not rocking backward, okay? So hips stacked still here. Inhale, drop, and exhale, lift. If you're not sure if you're rocking back or not, a little indicators if you feel weight shift to that bottom glute, that means we're rocking a little bit. Again, we want to stay neutral, hips stacked, and we want to stay square to the wall in front of us. We're going to do 10 reps of each. If that's too much, just do 8 of each. We do have quite a few exercises. We're going to challenge the clam, keep the feet together, lift the feet up, again, hips stacked, shoulders out of those ears, and lift again for 10. Try to keep those feet high and connected. Some people, the toes naturally want to separate. That's fine as long as those heels stay together. Go 2 more here. Again, slow it down, do less reps if needed, that's fine. We're going to drop the knee, drop the feet. Going into fire hydrant. First one again, and you see how easy it is to relax. We want to keep that hip pressed away. We're going to exhale, lift that leg up. Notice top knee and bottom knee are tracking in line. And we lower on our inhale. 9 more here. You should definitely start to feel the outside of that glute kicking in. Exhale to lift, inhale to lower. And 3 more here. And 2. On this next one, you're going to lift, hold, keep the leg at hip height if you can. That's going to help to keep those hips stacked and, of course, keep those glutes engaged properly. We're just going to go into a bend and stretch. So we straighten the leg, top the head and toe are now in line with each other, and then we just bend that knee in front of our hip again. Again, keeping that leg reaching about hip height the whole time if you can. Slightly higher is absolutely fine. We're going to go 2 more here. Chest open, shoulders out of those ears, core engaged. We're going to extend, hold. This is where it gets tough. Keeping our stability again. Take this hand down if needed. Inhale, keeping the leg straight. Reach the leg forward just in front of the hip, not any closer. And then we squeeze the glute and take it back. We inhale, bring it forward. We exhale, take it back. Again, try not to let that leg drop down. It's tough. The goal is to keep it at hip height the whole time. You should definitely feel a burn here. I like to really think that someone's trying to pull my foot away from my body, and that helps to keep that connection and that opposition from head to toe, which is what we're really going for. We're going to reach back, hold, stay here, and we're going to go into some circles. So you can start small, you can go big. We're going to do both sets. So we're going to inhale, reach the foot forward and down, squeeze the cheek as we exhale, back and up. I'm going to start with basketball-sized circles. Again, reaching that foot away from you. We're holding. Now reverse, back and down. Exhale, forward and up. And 4. Inhale. And exhale. And 2. And hold at the top. Very good. From here, we're going to go a little larger if we can. My body's starting to shake. Keep it the same size if needed. If you're having trouble stabilizing, smaller is better. We're going to go inhale, forward and down. Exhale, back and up. Hula hoop size if we can. Forward and down, back and up. And 3. Good, not losing that lift. And 2. And hold at the top, almost there. And reverse, back and down, forward and up. Inhale to start the circle. Exhale to finish. 3 more. And 2. Inhale through the nose. Exhale, back and up. Hold, stay there. I know it's tough. We're just going to pulse the leg up and down. 10, 9, 8. Reach that leg away from your body. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reach, hold, and then relax. I know it's a big burn there. We're not quite finished with this side. We're going to challenge the stability and work those inner thighs a little bit more this time. So what we're going to do is we're going to straighten both legs. Now you can challenge yourself and be in a long line head to toe, or we're going to go to what we call banana shape. So we just take those legs slightly forward of our body. Think to that front corner of your mat. We're not rounding into that back though. Think chest and butt pulling away from each other and really lengthen that spine. From here, we're just going to start with the top foot reaching up and back down. Again, with each lift, reach that foot away from you. Inhale and exhale. Just above hip height is great. And 2. On this next one, lift, hold. We're going to take the bottom leg to meet the top and lower down on that same exhale. Inhale, lift top foot. Exhale, bottom meets top, and then we lower down together. Good. Inhale, exhale, and drop it down, reaching those toes away. Inhale, top leg. Exhale, bottom meets top, and we lower. It's tough. Really wanting to collapse here. Keep that lift. 6 more here. Top leg, bottom meets top, and then relax. Top leg, bottom leg, exhale down. Watch those shoulders. Top leg, bottom leg, exhale down. 3 more. Top, bottom, and down. 2 more here. Inhale, hold at the exhale, and lower in 1 breath. Last one here. Top leg, bottom leg, and all the way down. keep those legs connected, reach those toes away, hold, stay here, and let's reach up and down for 10. Keeping those feet together, reaching those legs away the whole time. Inhale to lift, exhale to lower. Keeping those feet glued together. When you lift, really try to reach that top foot past the bottom foot to really keep that length and keep that hip out of those ears. And then relax from here. I always like to let this top leg bend up towards my chest, get a little stretch here, let that bottom leg completely relax. You can feel a little good, a little burn here, that's for sure. We'll do a second stretch or a deeper stretch after the second round, so that will come. But from here, what we're going to do is go right to the other side. So we're going to press our body up to a seated position, and then we're going to turn to the other side and repeat. So we bend that bottom elbow, relax the head into our head into our arms, line our back up with the edge of the mat. So top of the head and tailbone, one long line. We press the hip out of the armpit. We keep the lift and shoulders out of those ears. Knees bent, feet together, hand in front of you for stability, or challenge that stability by having the hand at your hip. From here, we're going to keep those feet connected, lift, rotate the top knee as we exhale, and inhale, drop it down. Again, we're going to do 10 of each on this side as well, but whatever you did on the first side, stick with that. Going slower, doing less reps is more than fine. Just a heads up, second side kicks in a little bit quicker than the first side. This bottom leg is active on both rounds, so I still feel this bottom leg right now. From here, lifting the feet, keeping the feet together, we take that knee up the same way. Again, not letting any rocking in the hips happening. Hips are driving forward to the wall in front of us. And one more time here. Drop the knee, drop the feet, and hold. Bottom leg is staying in place. Top leg is moving this time. We lift. Again, top knee, bottom knee tracking in line. We inhale, lower. Exhale to lift. Inhale to lower. Already starting to feel the burn a little bit. Again, kicks in quite a bit sooner on this side. On this last one, we're going to lift, hold. Squeeze the glute, lengthen the leg, really reach that toe away in line with our body. We bend the knee in front of the hip to return. Squeeze the cheek, extend on our exhale. Inhale, bring the knee forward. Reminder, leg hip height, hip stacked. We're pushing that hip away from our armpit. This way we keep that neutral spine in our sideline position. Pilates is always about keeping that core engaged. One more time here. We're going to straighten, hold. Keep the leg at hip height. Keep that leg reaching away. Inhale, foot comes forward in front of the hip. Exhale, squeeze it back just in line with the body. We don't want to go further back. It makes us arch into our spine. Inhale, forward. Exhale, back. You may only need to bring it forward 3/4 of the way. That's fine. Smaller range of motion will help you stabilize a little bit better than a large range of motion. So just know that's an option with each movement. We'll go 3 more here. Again, count your own. We all do move at a little bit different of a pace. On the next one, we're going to reach back, hold. We're going to reach that leg away from us, and we're going to go into leg circles, starting small. Inhale, forward and down. Exhale, back and up. Small could be baseball size. It could be basketball size, whatever feels best for you. 3, inhaling to start the movement. Exhale to returning. One more time. We're going to circle all the way to the top and hold, and then reverse back and down, forward and up. Inhale and exhale. 3. Keeping that foot reaching away. 2. One more time. Reach, hold. We're almost there. We're going to make it a little larger if you can. If not, repeat. Same thing. Inhale, forward and down. Exhale, back and up, hula hoop size. Inhale and exhale. Keep that lift through that waist. Hips are stacked. Relaxing the neck, shoulders out of those ears. We're holding at the top and reverse. 5. We're going to relax in 1 second here. And 3. And 2. Back and down, forward and up. Hold. We're going to challenge ourselves and pulse that leg up. Reaching that toe away. We have 5 more here, just pulsing about hip height and up. Very good. And 2, 1, and hold. Reach that leg further away. Get that hip out armpit, stacking those hips here, and relax for a second. Very good. So we are burning. We're almost done with this sideline work here. We're just going to straighten those legs. Again, banana shape is great, but keep that back long. We don't want to round into our spine here. Challenge yourself by taking those legs into a long line. Harder to stabilize. So I'm going to show it into the banana position. We're going to start with just the top leg. Simple movement, but reaching that leg away so you really keep everything active head to toe. We inhale, lift the top leg hip height. Exhale, lower. Inhale and exhale. You can switch the breath, whatever feels more natural to you, go ahead and do. Inhale to lift, exhale to lower. Reaching that foot away. My glutes are burning. And 2. On this next one, we're going to reach up and hold. Exhale, take the bottom leg to meet the top leg and lower down. Again, it's hard to keep your stability here. Inhale, top leg. Exhale, bottom meets top, and we lower. Top leg, bottom leg, and down. Inhale, top leg. Exhale, connect and reach. Try to really reach that top leg further than your bottom leg with the toes, and that'll really help to keep that stacking of the hips and keep that top leg engaged. 5 more here before our last set. Inhale, top leg, bottom meets top, and we exhale, lower down, same breath. Keeping that lift. 3 more here. Top leg, bottom, connect and lower, and 2. And last one here. Connect, lower, hold, stay there. Reach both feet away. Again, reach that top foot a little bit past your bottom foot. That's going to help to really do the exercise correctly and feel it fully. We're going to inhale to lift, exhale to lower. Again, try not to let those shoulders right up. It's tough. We get tired and we want anything to help us do the exercise that we can, but we want to make sure it's not losing its focus. 4 more here. And 2. Last one, we exhale, lower down, and relax. Let that top leg come up, and just relax that bottom leg for a little stretch. Again, we will finish off with a little stretch here. So what I like to do is just turn to my back. We're going to go into a figure 4 stretch. We take one foot in front of the opposite knee, and we press that knee away. If you can reach, grab through to the other side, nod the chin and lift the chest, and just add a little pull here. You can even extend this leg up, but again, the head can stay down the whole time as well. Flex that top foot, feel the stretch a little deeper. If you hear my dog barking, I'm sorry. We're going to bend that knee, drop the foot to the floor, take this foot down and repeat on the other side. Again, feels great for the legs. We cross in front, drop the knee, looks like a 4. We reach through, grab to the back of our other leg. From here, we can draw the chin down, lift the chest, try to look at your belly button the whole time. That's going to protect the neck. And we can extend this leg up from here. Flex the foot to deepen that stretch. And when you're ready, bend the knee, drop the foot, and relax. Again, pause the tape and repeat the stretch again. Take as long as you'd like with those. I know we love stretching. From here, we're going to go into a swimming exercise. So great for the whole back side of your body, not just the glutes and hamstrings. So what we're going to do is we're going to kind of progress with each exercise. Build up with each one so we know that we can do the exercise properly. We're going to start lying onto our stomach. Feet have to be at least hip distance apart. A little wider is totally fine. Toes and knees pointed down or to the side, whatever is more comfortable for you. We're going to start with our hands stacked. And before we even get into the position, I want you to drop your shoulders from your ears. Think about pulling your shoulder blades down your back. We're going to go into what we call belly up, booty under. We lift through our abs and we tuck that butt or tuck that tailbone. That is very, very important. We can't lose that or you may feel a little back pain. We're going to stack the hands and drop the head down. From here, what we're going to do is we're going to lift the chest up so our eye gaze is still down at the floor. As we exhale, we're going to lower and lift through our abs as we lower down. Toes are reaching away. We're active head to toe. Again, we inhale to lift up, exhale, lower down. You really want to watch that you're not lifting your head too high. No wrinkles in the back of your neck here. Your eye gaze should stay towards the mat the whole time. Reaching those toes away, keeping those glutes engaged the entire time. Last one, we're going to lift, hold. Stay here, shoulders out of those ears. try reaching those feet off the floor. Again, shoulders down, belly up, booty under. This is not about height, it's about length. Reach those toes away, squeeze those cheeks. And from here, we're going to lower down, chest and feet. Combine those movements if you can. Inhale, lift up. Exhale to lower, lifting through your core. Five more here. Again, abs engaged the whole time. Think about reaching the top of the head and those toes away from each other. Belly up, booty under. We're going to lift and hold, stay here. Reach your arms out in front of you. Pull those shoulder blades down the back. I just want you to feel that nice work here, that nice burn. Again, eye focus to the mat, maybe to the front edge. No wrinkles to that neck. Take one more inhale. As you exhale, drop chest and feet down. We're going to go into a shell stretch. We take those hands to our shoulders. We press into the mat, and we lift through our abs, and we slip towards our heels. I'll scoot forward. The goal here is to not relax onto those sides. Keep those abs engaged. We're going to hold here for an inhale. And hold as you exhale, feel the core engage. As you inhale through the nose, feel the back and sides of the rib cage open up as you breathe in deeply. And then exhale, let go of your breath. And we're going to shift forward and go into a little bit faster of an exercise. If that was hard enough for you, we're just going to stick with the lifts and lowers. So from here, if you want to progress, we're going to take one hand, or both hands, one hand at a time out in front of us. Feet at least hip distance apart, pointed down or to the sides. Belly up, booty under, shoulder blades down that back. We're going to hold here. We're going to take an inhale through our nose. Slowly lift our chest, hands, and feet off the floor. Keeping those abs engaged, no hip rocking. Calm movements, reach away. Plug the shoulders and just start to pulse as we inhale and exhale. Inhaling through the nose and exhaling, nice long breaths. We're doing each breath for about 5 counts. Inhaling and exhaling. Again, hips steady, glutes engaged. Reaching those arms and legs away from each other. Inhale and exhale. We'll go one more time here. Again, chest lifted, looking towards the mat. No wrinkles to the neck. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through pursed lips and hold, stay here. Reach and hold 5, 4, shoulders out of those ears, belly up, booty under, and relax. Again, let's switch to the shell stretch. Great stretch to do after any face down exercises. Again, we inhale through the nose so the back and sides of our rib cage open up. And as you let go of your breath, feel the rib cage or your core engage a little bit. And again, inhaling through the nose. And exhale through pursed lips. One more time here, we're going to inhale, feel that nice deep breath. And as we exhale, we're going to roll and sit onto our heels, stacking the spine lower to upper back. We're going to finish here with what we call a thigh stretch, but a really big pull to those quads. It's a tough one. So knees about hip distance apart. Top of the feet are flat to the floor. You can go to the toes. It does tend to cramp a little easier, and it does limit your range of motion. So from here, we're kneeling. I want you to think of your body like a slide. Top of the head and tailbone, top of the head down to those knees are going to stay in one long line the entire time. So no sitting and no thrusting forward. We are going to start with our hands reaching in front of us. You can always just keep them down to your side. So arms in front of us, we draw those shoulder blades into our back pockets. We're going to hold for an inhale. Still holding as you exhale. Feel your core engage as you let go of your breath, and I want you to squeeze those cheeks. From here, and again, another inhale through the nose. As you exhale, press into your shins, squeeze those glutes, and lean back. Again, nice long line, knees up to my shoulders. And then we let go of our breath and take it right back up again. Inhale at the top, exhale, hinge back. Feel that pull into the quads. Take an inhale to hold. Feel that nice burn. Exhale, use that breath to hinge up. Nice long line, whole entire time. And 5 more here. Inhale and exhale. Inhale at the top, and we hinge. Again, you could drop those hands to your side. Makes it a little easier. May help you feel if your body's staying in a straight line or not. Make sure that head's not dropping back. We tilt down slightly as we hinge. Again, squeezing those cheeks. Inhale, hold. Exhale, take it up. 2 more here. Keeping the chest open, shoulders out of those ears. One more time, we exhale, hinge back. Inhale, hold, and take it right back up. From here, if you want to challenge yourself, we're going to reach those arms up in front of our ears, not arching. We keep them in front so we can keep that rib cage connected. 5 from here. Take an inhale to hold. We exhale, let go of our breath, and lean back. That exhale helps us keep that core connection. We hold for an inhale to challenge and hold our position. And we exhale, take it up. Again, lower the arms here or here. This is harder. And 4 more. We exhale, hinge. Keep that core connection. We inhale, hold. Exhale, take it back up. My quads are burning. And 3 more here. Squeeze those glutes. We hinge, hinge, hinge again. See and notice the long line. Hold for an inhale. And we exhale, take it up. 2 more. Chin draws down slightly. None of this. Hold here. Inhale. Exhale, back up. And 1 more time. Inhale through the nose and hold. Exhale, hinge. We're going to hold a little longer on this one. Inhale. And exhale, try to challenge that position. 1 more time. Inhale through the nose. Exhale, take it up. Drop the shoulders and relax. We're going to end with a little stretch here. We're just going to scoot back so we have space in front of us. Hands go to the floor. We reach one leg in front of us. This leg is straight, and we just sit towards our back heel. The toes may lift. Try to keep those hips square to the front of your mat. You should feel a nice stretch to the back of your leg. And then from here, we're going to flatten the foot, shift our weight forward, drop those hips, keep those abs tight. You should feel the stretch come to the quad and hip. Really nice feeling after that exercise. And then 1 more time, hands come down, abs engage. We sit back towards our glutes, allow this leg to straighten. It may not, that's totally fine. Flatten the foot, lift the chest, hinge those hips forward. This time we're going to reach that arm up just to deepen the stretch and open up the chest a little bit more. And then from here, we are going to drop that hand down. Take our foot back. We're going to repeat other side. I'm just going to turn to the front for a different angle. Again, knees are hip distance apart. We're going to take one leg in front of us. Hands come down first, not like I just did. And then let the toes come up. We're going to sit towards our back heel. Allow this leg to straighten if it can. Feel that nice stretch pull. From here, flatten the foot. You can keep the hands down. To open the chest up, just reach them up to the knee, to your hips, whatever is more comfortable. Hips are forward. Again, feel that stretch go into the hip and into the quad. And we'll do it 1 more time. We'll sit to that back heel, straighten the front leg, reach those hands down. And 1 more time, we hinge forward, slowly lift the hands if you can. This time we're going to add on again and reach that arm up just to open the chest, keep that shoulder down. Notice that pole goes up a little higher on your body. Still breathing in through the nose, out through